Before we do anything, I need y'all to see the fit. So I just picked this up. I picked up the hat recently. Whoa. I picked up the hat recently. It was in another video the other day, but that doesn't matter. So the hat, and then you see this right here? Levi's. This is heavy. This is durable. You see that? You see that? This is real smooth. This is really smooth. One day I'm gonna do a haul for y'all, cause y'all need to feel me. Hello, beautiful people. How you doing, beautiful people? Today, what I have in store for you guys is a video about Bird Box, a Netflix movie that everybody's been watching and, you know, having a little blind whatever. I'm just gonna put this out there right now. I give the movie 8.5 out of 10. It was a great movie. I love the concept and everything like that. So this is a Bird Box explanation, because a lot of people just, you know, saw it for the entertainment reasons. Obviously, of course, people do that. But here's the inner message of the movie, or at least what I believe it is. In the beginning of the movie, the main character, Mallory, she talks about how she has, or she lacks the ability to have a connection with other people in the world, and how she just seems like a very lonely person, and her sister is, you know, trying to be optimistic given her situation, because it seems like her husband or maybe her partner has left her, and she has a baby that she has to take care of, and it's soon going to be due. In the movie, you see Mallory encounter many different characters, such as Douglas, Tom, Charlie, I don't know her name, I call her Granny, Olympia. We don't talk about Olympia, because Olympia gets on my nerves. Who else? And Gary. We don't talk about Gary either, because he gets on my nerves. But, because he was gone pretty quick. Some spoilers. She basically encounters all these people, and they all have a certain thing that they say that all plays a role onto her baby. Now, whether it was positive, whether it was negative, whether it was rude, snarky, uplifting type of comments, they all played a role into how she was thinking that motherhood was going to be, and knowing her belief of, oh, no one has the ability to have a perfect connection with somebody, because it seems like no one is capable of doing so properly. So basically, the movie is about motherhood and how scary it is to dive into the the motherhood tradition, and how you always, or people always, absorb any type of advice people give, and it's overwhelming. It's very overwhelming, and you have to look at motherhood from your own lens, not anyone else's, but your own. And it's a very blinding experience. It's a very blinding experience, because you don't know what to anticipate, really, because it's different for everyone. So that's why I feel like the blinders, the little, bandanas or whatever, those were there to blind Mallory of what everyone else says or thinks, or etc. You can't look to have a perfect way of raising and nurturing a child. You can't try to avoid any type of dangers. It's impossible for a mother to do all that. So it's really a story to tell to mothers all over the place, that they are amazing in what they do and as their job, but don't try to take advice from everyone because of their experience, because it's going to be different for everyone. You have to come in with a clean slate. I mean, of course it's good to have tips and advice from all over the place. Yeah, that's good, but when it comes down to the emotional state, the psychological state that you're going to undergo, that is all extremely personal, and it is going to be scary, dangerous. I'm over here talking like I'm some professional, but it is really honestly something every mother goes through, and it's in itself, it's beautiful. It is very beautiful, but it's your own demon that you have to face. I'm using demon very lightly in terms of danger. Say that. Most importantly, you have to dive into your own heart and raise the kids the best way that you feel is best for them. Like, there was a moment where she was on the boat and she said, I think it was when they were going through the rapids, she was like, one of you guys have to navigate me on where to go, because if I look, then we're all gonna die. So I need one. And she's talking to boy and girl. So she was obviously not gonna have her own child look, and we all knew she wanted Olympia's daughter, girl at the time, to navigate. And she dug inside to her heart and realized, yeah, that's not the most moral thing to do, because then she would, die. But that's another story. For what the movie is worth, I feel like it perfectly embodies the concept of what mothers have to deal with and what they have to go through when it comes to having a newborn, and all the dangers and all the feedback and criticism that they get. I feel like this was a perfect movie to convey all these feelings into one, and it was just entertaining in itself. So that was amazing. That's a plus too. But this is something that should not be ignored, and everyone should be taking into consideration of how we pressure mothers and how we make them feel certain ways, because we're not in their position to be saying certain things that we do end up saying. So I hope you guys like this video. Obviously the movie was a lot more in depth in that whole concept, that whole idea that I put out for you guys, but that's just a quick summary, a quick explanation. So I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. Deuces.